At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
11 MT, Kate. It's just set. Right 80. 11.
From midfield now, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. 45 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Looking for Chase on the all-route. He's got him. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. So they've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Joe Burrow scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things could be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run here's and space tough to come by there, so get maybe a yard to the 37.
Down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Howard from the gun on 3rd down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option. I think that this was the smarter play.
And good penetration here. We'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He'll find Metcalf. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, Achane. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Howard. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Howard. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers' first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Back to throw. Howard. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. A toss left side. Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand-new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ballgame.
Down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Looking to throw. Howard. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And bulldozing his way through. He's in the space past the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mike Gesicki 49 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Achane on first and 10. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Off-play action. Howard. The catch is made by Metcalf. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Howard. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the 4 now, third and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Devon Achane, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is now 21-14.
Bengals 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up on it, and he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Let's look to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a short one to Gesicki. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Here's Burrow. This one complete to Nicole Hardman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Here we go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, but it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. Powering forward. Still going. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown. 36 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pushing his way through. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kevontae Turpin, 77 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A strong showing the last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First down, Bengals.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46.
Can.
Now it's Burrow. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. That'll give him 8 that time. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Looking to throw. Howard. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Roman Wilson, 74 yards. And the Steelers are looking good here. The season openers are able to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bengals 21.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Burrow looking to pass. And some room to run now. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
That's complete. It's Mitchell Tinsley. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Bengals 28. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Howard now, throwing to start the drive. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now it's Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at
Stop.
the 32-yard
11
line.
MT, 11 MT. Stop.
He'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Taken down back at the
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Here's Howard from the gun on 3rd down. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. That's caught left side by Hardman. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Howard.
Now he's going to step up and run.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
To throw is Howard. Off play action. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 180. Place hot. Hot. 12. 12. 12. 11. 11. 11. Stop.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Completes it to Hardman. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Nicole Hardman, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. McPherson now for the extra point.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Steelers 45, Bengals 35. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He'll dump this off to Achane. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A run straight ahead with Achane. Fancy footwork at the 45. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Devon Achane. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. That's good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A nice little juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
room here to run. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Howard. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Howard from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
They give up the middle to Johnson. Look at the juke. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Howard. And this one too low.
Started to look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he's got it. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Looking to throw. Howard. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Terrace Marshall there to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. Lutz to try to end the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Steelers 59. Bengals 35.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11, Thomas.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll give this to Champ. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 99 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Now Howard off the play fake. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And now here's another interception. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
66, Bengals 35.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180.
Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Let's get set. Stop. 180. 11, 11, 11.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And his throw is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Now a short one to Gesicki. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Here we go.
27-yard line.
Hey, can. Stop.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Now a second and 10.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. This opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown may be a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And oh, it coughed it up. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
First down, Bengals.
Got a man open, it's Chase. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Done.
Burrow will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Conversion.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Ready.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
122 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Back to throw. Howard. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Kevontae Turpin with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Lutz with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howard. Now he'll tuck this and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense. But
got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Big 13.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bengals 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Gun.
1st down, Cincinnati.
10, 11, 11.
And Burrow going to throw again. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. Broken tackle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready? Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd down and goal. Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a heavy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know. Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Quick throw there is incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from going up by 30.
Lutz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against, too.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Go, go, go. 12. 12.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
Hey, we gotta keep scoring.
Second and a couple.
37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
A gain of 14. First down, Bengals.
11, 11.
And Burrow going to change the play.
They go play action here on first down. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. And even 40 yards.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Steelers, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The new season starts now. I'm Scott Hansen, and you are tuned in to the brand new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Bryce Young. He was just carving up this defense. He threw for more than 400 yards and had 3 touchdown passes, including this one here. The Panthers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Cavante Turpin. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. It'll be a 78-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Steelers move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And that'll do it for us. After a fun first week, let's do it again, shall we? Scott Hansen here in Orlando. Good night from EA Sports.